Hello everyone, today I'm going to be showing you all my competitive Pokemon movesets with like transfer moves or abilities. I might make another video later on with my other movesets, but right now I'm just showing you like the transfer Pokemon. So the first one here is Landorus, and this is the only like ability because most of the abilities you can breed down. This one you can't because he's a legendary. And you can get this from Dream Radar, and Sheer Force is a pretty good ability. It's just kind of hard to get the right nature. I was lucky to get Naive the first try. But yeah, there's like, you might have to play the game multiple times, and you're gonna have to like either reset your Black 2 or White 2 game, or like play like multiple games and reset Dream Radar, because like you're kind of limited to only one, and like the nature, you don't get to pick the nature, they just give it to you, so that's a little problematic. Like the Pokemon Bank ones, like the Regis, I got like bad natures, I can't really use them ever. But whatever. Anyway, the next one, okay, so this isn't really a serious moveset, but this is just to reflect on a Chansey, and I just got that from because Reflect, I'm pretty sure that you can get as many Reflects as you want in Gen 1. So I just got a Chansey from Gen 1, and I gave it Reflect, and that's about it. So, next is this Tauros. And I've shown this in a video before, so it's Body Slam Tauros with Sheer Force. It just does a little more in return, and it does like... So it does a little more in return, and plus you don't lose out from the Life Orb. However, you could also go for like Double Edge if you transfer. I might do a Double Edge Tauros from Generation 3 later on. Yeah, but this is just like, you know, Sheer Force, Body Slam Tauros, and yeah, I've showed that before, so I'm just gonna move on. So here I have my kind of Duskull trio, and the nice thing about these guys is that they were actually available in, or they're going to be available in like Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, and Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. They are available in Ultra Sun and Ultra Sword and Shield. They have been confirmed. I'm pretty sure they were in one of the trailers. And the nice thing, so all of these Duskulls our Duskull line have at least one transfer move. So Flash, I've talked about this before in the video. I made a whole video about this. I'll link that in the description too. I'll link all the videos of all these Pokemon. We have Endure on the Duskull, and you could also kind of breed one with like Trick Room, and you can kind of do a similar strategy with Trick Room Focus Sash. In fact, Custap Berry is probably not going to be available right away, so that's probably your only option. But if you want to wait for the Custap Berry to be available in Generation 8, you could go Endure with Custap Berry, and then Destiny Bond. So basically, you automatically get Destiny Bond, and basically you get to take that one Pokemon for free. And then if that fails, you can also go Pain Split and take down like half their health. Next we have Dusclops, and the nice thing about Dusclops, so Seismic Toss and Nightshade have like full coverage now. Pain Split, Will-O-Wisp, I mean, you can go something better. Probably use like Toxic. I like this because Will-O-Wisp does some damage and weakens their attack, and then Pain Split kind of heals you while also doing some damage depending on like how your health is, and then Nightshade and Seismic Toss kind of full coverage. You get 50 hit points or 50 damage exactly every turn. And so if they bring out a Ghost type, and yeah, there's no Ghost normal type, I don't think, not yet, so this is gonna work out. And then you have Sucker Punch and also Power Up Punch, the Dusknoir, yeah. So the main strategy is actually Substitute Focus Punch, and Dusknoir actually does get a priority move, I'm pretty sure, but Sucker Punch is better. Although I'm pretty sure you are limited to like your Sucker Punch move tutor in Platinum, so if you have Platinum, you want to use that move tutor. I think I would use it on Golem, because Golem could probably use it better. It has 30, and you could do like a weakness policy. So you could go like Rock Polish, get Jolly One. Yeah, Sucker Punch is probably better to use on Golem, or I think there's a lot of Pokemon you can put Sucker Punch on. I already used it into Duskul, so I have to get like Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and then I can't find like any guides online. No one has like guides for like how to get a lot of battle points in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, so I'm just gonna have to like experiment with that. And anyway, here is a Dragonite, and this is from the Generation 1 games, and it has Horn Drill, and it's kind of like, it's helpful sometimes. It's like, sometimes you want to baton pass stats into it first, but like, I kind of like it, and it has Fly and Fire Punch. Honestly, I might put like, something else on it, because Fly and Fire Punch, it doesn't really work against rock types. So you kind of have to rely on the Horn Drill, and some rock types, a lot of rock types will have a sturdy ability, so that's not really gonna be good. You don't want to bring something in. So next is like a Troll Clefable, and Derek is like the old owner of a fire, or the Leaf Green copy I had, and I restarted Fire and Leaf Green, so I get like 2 of each move tutor again. I'm still like playing through it, but I can get another one of these. And then, of course, you have the ability capsule for the Magic Guard. You can't have Unaware because there were no hidden abilities. And then this is a kind of gimmick I kind of learned about, and it really doesn't work. Fury Cutter or Mega Kangaskhan, because I noticed like once I feel like each time it's not like how it worked before where you could just keep using it. I don't know actually how Fury Cutter works, because I don't really see it a lot, but Fury Cutter, Kangaskhan, it's supposedly able to like use the move twice, and therefore it will boost twice as fast. I'm not sure if that really works, but Power Punch is still a good transfer move, and I don't know about Retaliate. I sometimes put a Retaliate with a Duskull. And then most recently, I have this Skarmory with the move Pluck. Yeah, that's okay. It's kind of silly because no one puts Pluck on anything, but I just want to like have that. It's the only Generation 5 transfer move Pokemon I have, and yeah, Pluck Skarmory, and it works sometimes. You take their berry. Okay, I forgot to mention this last one, and that would be Avalanche Tyranitar. No, but it does get Power Punch. Avalanche is you get it on a few of our Pokemon. You get on like Aggron and like Bastiodon. Power Punch is still a good transfer move, so I would recommend Power Punch. I would not recommend Avalanche. Yeah. I don't have any more specific examples, at least ones that I have on me, so I'm going to just show you other Pokemon. So, obviously, these are, like, just novelty Pokemon. Like, they don't actually have any kind of purpose, but, we do have these, like, just showing you, Pluck, Whirlpool, Natural Gift, Secret Power. Those are all, those are all transfer moves. I know they're not really the greatest things in the world, but, like, you can have them. So, I was thinking maybe, like, so, Slowbro, well, this is just a Slowbro I got into GTS, but it's just kind of a placeholder. I was thinking maybe you could do, like, Nightmare Slowbro. So, here's what. Nightmare TM, I'm thinking, if you're going to use the Nightmare move, for the move tutor one in XD, I think you want to get the Butterfree, because it does have a Sleep Powder. If not, and, so it's Sleep Powder, Compound Eyes. But if you're going to get the, the TM one from Virtual Console, I think you want to put on Slowbro, because you can do, like, Whirlpool, which is also a transfer move, and then Yawn. And, you can kind of block it out with a Whirlpool, so they can't escape. Yawn, and they can't really do anything. Then Nightmare, and then Nightmare and Whirlpool are kind of going to do damage. The only thing is, you do have to take a few turns of setup, and then I don't know how long the Slowbro is going to survive. It depends on the Pokemon it's up against. But yeah, we have this Slowbro. And another thing, Slowbro gets Fissure in the Gen 1 games. I don't know if that's any good. And Mimic. And this is kind of my placeholder. It's a Mimikyu. And so Mimic was a move tutor in the Generation 3 games. And the thing about Mimic, So it's an interesting move. The problem is you kind of need a specific strategy for it, and that's why it's really hard to decide who to give Mimic to, because it's also a universal TM. And as you can see, this Mimikyu also has the move Curse, and it's not really supposed to be a placeholder, but Curse was also a universal TM. Oh, well, Mimic wasn't a TM, it was moved here, but it was universal. And so is Curse. Curse is a universal TM in the Generation 2 games, and you can... Curse is a good move, except, like I said, there's a lot of Pokemon. Now, I would give Curse to this, well, again, this is just a placeholder Pokemon, but to a Gligar and evolve it to Gliscor, because, you know, it is a Pokemon with a lot of attack and defense, and it probably wants more of that, but there are a lot of things you can give Curse to, so it's really hard to decide. And then, Quillfish, it lost Swords Dance, and as you can see, if I try to teach the move Swords Dance to my Quillfish here, gotta bring this part here. Where is Swords Dance? We have... Sorry. There we go, Swords Dance. As you can see, Quillfish is unable to learn Swords Dance, but it was actually able to learn it in the Generation 3 games as a move tutor, not as the TM one we know today. Yes, Swords Dance was a move tutor in the Generation 3 games, and it can only be taught once. And the only Pokemon I would recommend teaching it to is Quillfish. Again, this is another placeholder because there's like nothing really I have left. Togekiss could be like, I know it gets a lot of different transfer moves, and so it gets like that, I think Ominous Wind, or rather Silver Wind, one of those two, and I would not pair that with Serene Grace, because that's only like 20% chance of success, and it doesn't even like guarantee anything, you just get all your stats up, okay? That's worse than a one-hit KO strategy, but if you want to do it, you could put that on it. But another thing, and this should be a little more exciting, is Tri-Attack. And this is sort of, kind of represents all the... Because that is a purification move, I believe, in Pokemon XD, on your Togepi. And a lot of Pokemon get purification moves. Most of them are pretty lame. You get, like, Refresh, and some get Heal Bell, that's nice. Sing and Charm. But the... Togekiss gets, like, Tri-Attack. And then other ones, you might want, like, the legendary birds get, like, nice moves. Lugia gets, like, Deoxys' move, Psycho Boost. And also, Wailord, it's gonna get, Self-Destruct. Or it gets Self-Destruct as a move tutor in XD. The only other exclusive Pokemon you can teach it to that doesn't, like, get Explosion is, like, Mewtwo. But you can already get a Self-Destruct Mewtwo from Pokemon Let's Go. I would just get it from there. Unless you want it, like, Self-Destruct Power Punch or something. I don't know. Yeah, but Wailord does not get Self-Destruct anymore. And then this one also has... It's a novelty Pokemon, I guess. Has, like, transfer moves, Rock Smash, Secret Power, Strength. I don't think you'll want those, especially Strength, because it's, like, outclassed by return. And again, with Lugia, it's not Lugia, hold on. So, I kind of refuse to use a basic Lugia at this point, because, like, Lugia's already, like, one of those kind of legendary Pokemon, box legendaries. You can't really use them in regular formats. So you might as well just go for a really optimal Lugia from an older game. Like, I'm not saving these. I'm just gonna... Oh gosh. I was hoping I'd just get the Lugia. Well, anyway, basically, you know Lugia's not gonna have... It's not gonna have... None of these are really good. Oh. Ooh, that's actually kind of nice, but quirky. No. you want to have a Lugia with either Deoxys move and you're going to do something with it, like Contrary or something. Like, Lugia gets skill swap, so you don't even have to put, like, Contrary on the Spinder or anything. But or your other option is multi-scale Lugia, which you can get from Generation, which you can also get from Dream Radar, but I would not recommend getting it that way. Or you could get it from the Virtual Console. That's the way I recommend it. You can also put like old transfer moves on the Lugia that way, or you could put like or you could go for a Shining Lugia, which you couldn't do in the Dream Radar. But if you want like a Dream Ball Lugia, then you could do the Dream Radar. Again, you don't get to pick the nature, it's random, so yeah. Anyway, I think that's about it. I don't really have much else to say. Those are just kind of my ideas for like what transfer moves to give to certain Pokemon. Yeah. Pluck Skarmory. Steal the berry. That's just too good.